This is what they want. They want you to be fraternizing so bad. They want you to be getting dressed up for inmates so bad. They want you to be putting on a show for someone so bad. Hello, my queens and kings. It's your girl Maroon Nikki back again, time and time again with another video. So let's get into it, because you know what we don't do. We don't waste no time. So, y'all, this video is something that I was very eager to touch on, okay? Now, before we get started, if you're definitely interested in learning more about the tea on how to survive this corrections business and just story time, anything pertaining to corrections, I'm going to be touching on a lot of things, especially for my women who are interested in working at a male facility, things that will really help you that they don't speak on. Then go ahead and subscribe, push that post notification bell, and so you can receive a notification of my post when I post. I'm going to be adding this video to a playlist so that you can get all the videos in one little queue together and you could just watch them outright. All right, so look out for that as well. So moving forward. So this video is something I'm very eager to talk about, solely for the fact that this is where I had one of my biggest problems. I think that corrections, where I can't speak on all of corrections because I've only worked at 2 facilities, but at the male facility where I was working, I did get a lot of problems because of the way I carry myself. I take a lot of pride in my appearance. My mother and my father taught me to carry yourself properly everywhere you go because you never know who you're going to meet. That was always their little quote. I take pride in my appearance. I put value on myself as a woman, as an individual, and I would never do anything less than that, especially in a professional environment, my place of work. I would never purposely leave my house looking like roadkill, where I make money. No, you never know what opportunity is going to come knocking. And for that type of job, it was a state job. It was a career for a lot of people. I was presented with an opportunity to be in a different position, a better position, and a lot of it came from the way I carried myself. But to be honest with you, it all started from how I left the house in the morning. I'm going to be honest. It all started from there, and I'm going to tell you why. So let's just talk about it. These officers, all right, I'm really not gonna go too hard on them, but I'm gonna have to go a little hard on them right now because I do have my feelings about the officers that I've encountered. A good portion of them, like I will always say, some, not all, but some of these officers, I will tell you, are straight haters. They will hate on you until they are blue in the face. Straight haters. I can't put it no other way. I used to get so much bite back. This is going to be a rant, advice, a lesson, and a story time all in one. I used to get so much bite back because I knew the policy. I had fun within the policy. Okay, that's how I was. The policy said you can only wear hairstyles above the collar, natural colors that grow out of your head, and you have to keep your nails a professional certain length, and you can't have no outrageous colors. They would like tell you which colors you cannot wear. All right, and I used to have fun with that. They said you could wear makeup, but it had to be natural looking. But I didn't wear makeup. I don't know. You had to look clean and presentable. You know, you had to take care of your hygiene, everything like that. And especially when it came to my appearance, I'm going to switch it up, whether it be at work or whether it be at home. I like to try new hairstyles. I like to do different things, okay? And if the policy says I can't do these things, I'm going to stay within the policy, but I'm going to switch it up for myself because I've always been that person. And just because I'm in here, I'm not going to change that. I'm not going to abandon the way I used to carry myself for the sake of this job. Baby, you can work this job or you can let this job work you. The choice is yours. Like I said, this is a great place to work, but it's only what you make it. You can make this a negative experience or you can make this a positive experience. I chose to make this a positive experience. You're in there for 12 hours from sunrise to sunfall. If you really want to sit there and soak in negativity, then please get off this video. Please get off my channel, because the only advice I'm going to give you is how to positively survive this shit. All right? How to make this job work for you. All right? This place, working in a prison, is already a negative place. It's surrounded by a lot of negativity. All right, if you're a spiritual person, you can literally feel the negative spirits, negative energy in the air. I am not the type of person who will allow myself to get swallowed up by that. I refuse. My light is too bright. My light is too bright to be swallowed up by the darkness that's in that place. And that place can get very dark if you allow it to eat you up, all right? So I'm going to teach you how to really make sure that you stay bright and your light still burns while you're being you, because you will start to lose yourself if you don't stay above this. I'm going to tell y'all what the importance of you carrying yourself the way you've been carrying yourself, the importance of you making sure you look presentable at all times in this field of work, how it's going to help you as an officer. Be ready, because if you plan to take this route, make sure you're ready, because you need to know the policy. First, number one, know the policy inside and out. Know what you can and cannot do, all right? And if they try to give you any problems, repeat the policy back to them. Now, once you do that, this field of work, people don't like to say it, but I'm going to be the one to say it. It's a very emotional field of work. People pick and choose which policy they want to follow like it's the damn Bible. It's impossible to enforce all the rules. Let me be the one to say it. It's literally impossible to enforce every single policy. So every officer picks and chooses which policy they enforce the most. Now, get ready, because if you're ready to learn this policy, okay, and you're ready to tell them about themselves, just know that you're putting a target on your back. So you better be damn good at your motherfucking job, okay? And when I say damn good at your motherfucking job, just know that they sitting there watching you on the motherfucking cameras, and they making sure based off of perception, you could be doing something completely right. And from the camera, it looks like you are doing something completely wrong. So you watch yourself, because if you want to start this fight, trust me, you'll win. I'm going to teach you how to win. But if you want to start this fight, just know that you better do everything. Your I's better be dotted and your T's better be crossed, bitch, because it's about to be a battle. Suit up. These motherfuckers hate all day till they blue in the face, I swear to God. And I'm telling you, you got to really stand your ground. If you want to be you and maintain your individuality in a place like that where everybody wants you to conform, get ready. Make sure you do your job. Make sure you do your job well, especially how it looks on the camera. Always make sure that how it looks on the camera always looks right, because it's all about perception. The way somebody perceives it when you're looking at the camera, you should never be in a place, in a locked room or nothing like that, up under inmate so-and-so. That does not look good. Maintain your distance, do your rounds. Make sure every action you're taking can be explained. And make sure that you're not the only person that can explain it. Witnesses. We like witnesses. We like witnesses in this case, because you better not be somewhere with an inmate and nobody else is around you to explain this shit. You better not do it to yourself. I'm gonna be the one to tell you. Can I put you on game? Stay on your P's and Q's. Over time, they're gonna get right. They're gonna fall in line, because they're gonna be like, damn, yo, no matter what we do, like every time we want her to fuck up so bad. This is what they want. They want you to be fraternizing so bad. They want you to be getting dressed up for inmates so bad. They want you to be putting on a show for someone so bad. This is what they want so bad. They want you out the way so bad, which makes no sense because they're haters, right? And they're the same people complaining that they're always getting pulled for overtime because the hours, they're always short-staffed. This is a field that's always short-staffed. They complain and cry about how they don't want to keep doing overtime, but yet they try to get every officer out the way because this is what they enjoy doing, baby. This is a sport for them. They want something to talk about. They are worse than the inmates. They gossip just as much as the inmates. They want to make it look like you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, so get ready. I feel like for a female, like a feminine female working in corrections, it's going to be hard for you, especially in a male facility. But I had one officer, she's the one that told me, like, girl, you could literally carry yourself the way you carry yourself. Just make sure it's within policy. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. And once she told me that, I was like, cool, because that's the type of person that I am anyway. Let me tell you how bad it got for me. I had lieutenants had me stop from walking into the facilities and sent another lieutenant to come check my hair. Literally come check my hair. Oh my goodness. I've had people stop me, higher than captains. People stop me and ask me, why was my hair so kinky and why was it so wild and clumped together? They're talking about a natural looking Afro puff. Okay, that I had a drawstring Afro puff that looked exactly like my natural head. They was literally questioning why I look like that. The policy for me was have it above your collar, Your hat can fit squarely on your head. So my hat was squarely on my head, the afro puff in the back, above the collar. What more can you say? It looks well neat. It looks well put together. What more? One thing I would never leave the house without is my confidence. If me carrying myself in a presentable manner allows me to have something that I cannot leave the house without, which is my confidence, then I'm going to do what I need to do. I don't give a fuck about this job. At the end of the day, I'm gonna maintain myself. You're not gonna change me because I go home every day, okay? I go home every day and I have obligations outside of this. I have things to do. I go places, all right? This is not my only place that I just go to. Even though I'm here from sunrise to sundown, there's stuff that goes on in my life. All right. And I carry myself in a way because I enjoy carrying myself that way. Maybe I have something to do later. Maybe I have a second job. Have you ever thought about that, dummy? If you don't pay my bills, don't worry about what I'm doing. As long as I'm within policy, that's how it needs to be. And that's how it needs to stay. So mind your business. And that's how you got to come. But over time, they will get the hint because you just not, look at you. Look at you from head to toe. You're not the type of person that they should play with. And they'll learn that over time. Trust me. They're like kids. They'll learn. Oh, I'm getting all over the place with this video. I'm trying to make it short, but I really just get so scatterbrained about this because I want to touch on everything, yo. I should have wrote this down in a notebook. I want to touch on everything, and I want to give you the raw, the real, because nobody's going to give it to you like this. You also being presentable affects you in the workplace as well. Number one, people know not to play with you. Like I said, look at you from head to toe. Like, you are just somebody that takes pride in her appearance. She takes pride in what she does. This screams professionalism. Your clothes are ironed. You smell good. You look clean. You look like you showered today. Your hair is groomed. Your shoes are polished. Everything about you screams professionalism. Do not play with me ever. It's giving me very much don't ever do it to yourself ever in your life. That's what it's giving. Professionally. Let's say you're working in a pod or whatever, and you're giving instructions to someone. I don't want to say commands or orders because you're giving someone instruction to do something, whether it be to tuck in their clothes, whether it be to clean up their area, whether it be do this, do that. Number one, you're going to feel confident enough to say that because these guys, they have a lot of mouth, all right? They have a lot of mouth. They got clap back, all that bullshit. And they kind of childish. Like, I'll tell them, oh yeah, so-and-so, make sure you tuck your shirt in. They be like, oh, you tuck your shirt in. All right. And all I have to say is, I'm not going to make you do nothing I don't do. And they just shut up. What more can you say? Look at me. Don't do it to yourself. You tried though. That's how you got to. It's really not going to be the inmates though. I'm going to be real with you. It's really not going to be the inmates because the inmates know what's up. They see you up and down and they just tell if you're one to play with. From your demeanor, from your walk, from your way you carry yourself, because literally from the way you're carrying yourself says a lot about what you will and what will not do. They'll try their hand just to see if you'll go for that shit, but you stand your ground. You're going to feel confident enough to stand your ground because you're not on no bum energy. Like, watch yourself when you talk to me. Everything about you should command and demand respect when you walk into a room. All right? Period. These people will come out their house looking terrible, smelling terrible. Just everything about them screams a joke. Everything about them screams clown. Everyone knew. Word gets around, okay? It's just as bad as inmate.com. All right, inmate.com is what they call it, the little imaginary chat system. They be spreading the word around. The officers spread the word around. Officers spread the word around with the inmates. Everybody be spreading the word around. Word gets around that you are not one to play with. Okay, and you make sure you maintain that. You keep that head up when you walk. You make sure you look good, smell good, feel good. All right, and everything will fall into place. You need to have the confidence to survive that place, and you need to make sure that your light is bright and it's forever burning, because in a place of negativity like that, it will swallow you up. And I cannot stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. For my ladies, a lot of people was like, I can't take this place. I feel like I'm da-da-da-da. I feel like this. The reason why you feeling like that is because you letting this place eat you up. I can't do that. Only reason why I left is because I wanted to focus on making content on YouTube, and I literally could not do that while working 12-hour shifts all of the friggin' time. I was too exhausted to get on camera. So I chose a job that allowed me to work and still make content comfortably without looking like I just got out of a freaking 12-round match, without looking like I just got jumped 3 times in a row. Like, I would rather that. Now, I also want to let y'all know, they don't tell y'all this, but when you're working corrections, you're more than just an officer. You do realize that. You're like a knockoff psychologist. You're damn near a parental figure. You're just kind of somebody like an advisor. You kind of just, you really have to like talk to these guys. Some of these guys, you really can change their lives if this is something that you want to do. It all depends on the path you want to take. If you want to be a super cop who sits there and makes people's life hard because your life is some shit, and you feel like you're judge, jury, and executioner, and you want to come in here and pass judgment like you are without sin, so you have the right to cast the first stone, like we all haven't committed a crime and they just got caught and we didn't, then you can do that. But you are definitely, and I will say this with every fiber of my being, that you are part of the reason why we are having problems with progression and change as correctional officers. I continue to beat people down, but then in the academy, they're praying to God that we change our ways and just try to humanize people, because it's not our job to dehumanize somebody. We're kicking people when they're already down. How can you do that comfortably? I don't understand. I'm just not that type of person. I'm not going to check nobody's charges. I'm not going to try to find out what they did, because that's none of my motherfucking business. What I'm going to do is what pays me. And me hunting down people's charges and making their days hard is not what pays me. Like I said, this job is very emotional. They don't leave their emotions at the door. The difference between other officers, some, and I was that I left my emotions at the door. If I'm having a personal problem in my life, you'll rarely see that. The only time you catch me spazzing if I'm on my motherfucking period, and I can't control that bitch. But other than that, I don't carry my problems in there and make people day hard. What? That's weird to me. And I don't understand why people do that. Like, that's so weird to me. But don't get me started, y'all. Anyway, I'm so annoyed because I feel like I'm ending this prematurely, but I need to make it short because y'all, I don't want to talk y'all heads off. My videos be like 20 minutes a piece, 20, 30 minutes a piece, and I can't keep doing that. So I hope this video helped at least one person. I hope you took at least something from this. Feel free to reach out to me on my socials. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely reach out to me via Instagram. That's where I'm most active. My Twitter and Snapchat, I'm still new to that, but Instagram, hit me up on Instagram, on my new Instagram that I have. Don't forget to share this to your friends if you feel like somebody within corrections or somebody who wants to inquire about corrections needs to know about this, especially when my females, this is for my queens especially, then definitely do what you got to do. So I love y'all and you have a blessed day. Stay blessed and stay royal. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.